Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 28th going to the 3rd of September. So let's have a little look together. I am in my glasses today because my eyesight, my eyes have been strained looking at the screens. And I've had some hormonal headaches, and looking at screens is just not good for me when I'm doing that. So we got the glasses on just to help a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on for the Libras. Let's see what's going on for Libra, please. I feel like doing this, I feel like you're about to start running. I feel like, okay, so what's kind of already coming up for you guys is one thing, expect a gift. I don't know if this is just because of law of compensation, or karma in general, you're putting something out there, it's coming back to you, there's an exchange of some sort coming through, or someone that you gave a gift to is giving you a gift this week. It feels like a surprise, so sorry. I'm also picking up on the fact that this week kind of feels like you're having to kind of catch up with some things, catch up with some housework, catch up with some actual career work, or maybe just some responsibilities. I don't know if it's paperwork, whatever it may be. That will then clear the way for all the amazing things coming through for you. So you may be feeling a little bit like, ugh, do I have to do this? Do I have to take on this stuff, even though it's not mine to take on? Whatever it is, it's a card of independence, a card of responsibility, a card of strength. Also, underrated, but it's clearing the air, clearing up that messiness energy, so that you can actually have a clear slate to run straight ahead and have clear goals and whatever it may be, okay? So this does have its benefits, and it does need to be done. If you want to run ahead with clarity, you got to clear anything that's creating uncertainty, okay? Overall energy, please, for Libra. Hanged Man, you're feeling a bit stuck and heartbroken. There's a little bit of pain in the heart chakra here for you guys. Let's see the blockage, please. 3 of Wands. Interesting. Let's get one more for that. It's the timing. Divine timing is being, I say divine timing. To you, it feels like timing is being blocked. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it's a relationship, a loving partner, 2 of Cups and a King of Cups on the bottom of the deck as I'm saying that. Wheel of Fortune also being a blockage. It feels like the timing of something is a blockage for you at the moment. The Wheel of Fortune, it feels like things aren't moving forward for you. Anything else for this week for Libra? Well, that's nice. You have a lot of opportunity, Libra. It's like you're not giving yourself the credit for that. But, I mean, there is something here. All right. Woo. I feel like, I don't know what that noise was, but hey, it was me. But I had this weird vibe when these two came out, because the High Priestess and the Page of Wands is something breaking its silence here. This could just be the universe. High Priestess is, again, universal knowledge coming through. So your intuition could be speaking of something before it happens. It made me feel weird, though, if you could tell by the noise that I made. Let's see. 3 of Wands. Maybe that's something that you were waiting for, actually, because it's coming through with this. Could be good news. Could be a message. 3 of Swords. I'll look into that a bit later. All right, let's look at the Clean It Up card. Clean It Up is being clarified by the World. So again, it's the beginning of new cycles, and sometimes you have to it's like the Judgment almost, like you have to kind of reach that stage of, forgiveness, clarity, truth, setting yourself free from something so that you can then move forward in a new chapter. So the Clean It Up card is, again, taking responsibility, clearing the air, removing any of the energies that may still be lingering from past responsibilities or the past situations, so that you can move forward. And this kind of reminds me of a card that happens after a tower. It's like you're having to clean up the remnants of what's left behind after a fallout, separation, or something quite destructive that may have happened in your life. All right, so the Hanged Man, current energy, you may be feeling quite stuck, quite much like your life isn't really moving forward. The Hanged Man is here as well. It is a time of enlightenment. You will gain a lot of spiritual knowledge at this time, enlightenment on your life by looking at things from a different perspective. The Knight of Swords, information coming through for you. But this is interesting because Knight of Swords, maybe information is coming through again. Some truth is coming through to set you free. The Knight of Swords usually has a sword to come cutting you down from this hanged man position. But in this case, I'm also going to add on top of this, don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to the first thing that you think or the first thing that you hear. It's really important to think about it, right? Gain some wisdom, look at something in a different perspective. Something may be coming through that may be not the whole side of the story. It may not be the whole thing. All right, so just pay attention, read between the lines, think about it. Don't rush anything. Let's clarify that one more time. Yeah, Queen of Cups, trust your instincts with something. You're feeling very sensitive and emotional at this time. This is a very intuitive energy. It's very strong Piscean, watery vibes coming through here. So trust your instincts. Don't react based off of your emotions, but just trust how you're feeling, all right? Just don't rush. Don't rush. All right. So your blockage being the Three of Swords and Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it feels like you feel a little bit out of control of a manifestation coming through. And if you're manifesting in an Emperor, if it's a Divine Masculine, or whether it is just assigned to yourself of taking control, being an owner, leader position. The Emperor is... that's very interesting. I'm saying this. The Emperor is maybe you're wanting to have control of your life. Maybe you're wanting to be in the Emperor position of having done a lot, experienced a lot, conquered a lot. The Emperor has got a lot of land. If you think about it, he's achieved a lot. He's had that fierce energy to play his cards right, play the board right. He's got a chess piece here to make the right decisions in a position of a leader. So he may be wanting a certain career position or whatever. Now, what's interesting here, you're feeling like a manifestation is being delayed. I will actually tell you, the universe is kind of waiting for you to show that you are already in that position with this. Clean it up again is speaking of you need to kind of clear something out, take ownership, take responsibility, deal with something, catch up with what you needed to do with the past so that you have a clean slate to move forward. And this will be a lot easier when you do that because you'll be showing to the universe that you're already on the level of the Emperor. That's the way you manifest. You don't just wait to suddenly be in control of your life and suddenly make the right decisions and suddenly have all the knowledge that you need to be a really good leader. You have to show leadership. You have to practice leadership. You have to work your way from the small decisions to the big ones. So in this case, that's what it feels like. The next cycle will be so much easier when you've learned the lesson of how to be in the Emperor position or to attract the Emperor. If it's somebody else that you're trying to attract in, if it's love, for example, instead of a way of being, then it's about being in the other energy of the Empress, regardless of gender. Or again, switch it around if you need to, or do whatever you like with it. It does not bother me, but it's more about saying, like, in order to attract something, you have to be on the same level as it. You can't attract an Emperor as just a king or a queen or a page or a knight. You actually sit in a position of attracting at the level of what you desire, being the level of what you desire to attract it. So you may feel like something is delayed, but the reality is there's a little bit of work to do, Libra. That's okay. We have the Well coming through as another influence for this week, which is saying that you have unlimited potential and unlimited possibility. You get to choose from the Well what you get to pick, like what you want for your life moving forward. So some of you may need to kind of have a new plan. It does start off with cleaning up first, all right, to get to this position of being able to choose, have a clean slate. You do have to go the distance underneath the deck. So again, when you remove that fog around you, whatever that fog is, whether it's just mess, clutter, all right, show ownership, show up in that position. If you want to be on top, like on time, then we're going to have to get rid of the things that make us not on time. We're going to have to wake up earlier. That shows leadership. That shows that you want to be on time. You see what I'm saying? You got to show up how you want to be, basically, all right? Add that on my vision board. Add like the person you want to become, all right? That's what's coming through for you guys, because you have unlimited potential. The Well is here. Whatever it is that you want, you will work hard for. You know that. Eight of Pentacles here showing itself as I'm saying that says that you will work for what it is. You will act as if when you've got it. But this is the trick, is that the universe wants you to act like that before you get it. All right. Eight of Cups coming through came straight out with that Six of Swords. It's walking away from something, walking away from things that don't serve you emotionally, things that may have caused some chaos in your life, whether it's your own emotions, because he's looking at that moon here, or whether it is just like reflecting on things that may just not be good for you anymore. So try to get that out of your head with the Six of Swords. Move on. All right, maybe some of you might be going on some sort of travel here. The Fool, Death, and Four of Wands. Some of you may just jump into like just completely ending something. Maybe something ended very abruptly. And the Four of Wands, there is some celebration around that. This is a gathering. There's a rebirth here coming through. Like you're just changing the way that you do things. There is celebration around that. All right, and then we have this Page of Wands and High Priestess being clarified by the Three of Wands and Three of Swords. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is usually kind of saying like you might be feeling quite jaded or bored, but you're not going to expect this next opportunity to be the thing that ends up rocking your world, basically. So either when you hear this message, you're going to be in like a difficult situation. Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands. Something might set you free, clear the baggage up. Maybe some of you might be communicating some things that you may have still left to say. Okay, so there is the truth coming through. That's what the High Priestess is about. Anything that's been hidden is coming to light. It's being vocalized. It's being said. It's clearing up the baggage. It's finally releasing something. May have been quite painful for you. Yeah, Three of Swords coming through with the Hermit. Virgo energy. You may have been reflecting on this for a while. Thinking about this in solitude for a while. Four of Cups coming through with the Page of Cups. You won't expect what is about to be said. Four of Pentacles. Who had this as well? Four of Pentacles is a closed off energy. Now, it was Gemini who had this, I think, and it was like something that's going to be said here is very different to what you expected and may cause you to kind of pull back from something that you may have actually wanted at one point, but you're going to pull back. Again, one thing is here that I want to say for you is that there is truth coming in, and that is going to set you free. And this is where that well comes in as some advice. Like even if the thing that you wanted ends up not being what you want anymore, it's okay. You have unlimited amount of things to pick from when it comes down to where you want to go moving forward. And once you recognize what it is that you want, sit on it, reflect on it, think about it, wonder how it makes you feel, and then go for it, because the go the distance is there. So you will find yourself being very ambitious and successful, but it may not be the thing, doing the thing that you thought you wanted to do. Temperance. Yeah, when you take that time out, you can balance the good and the bad. Any disappointments won't be disappointments for long. They'll end up having a positive spin on it, because you'll realize not just the silver lining, but the good in it. Look, you become more optimistic and positive about it with the Page of Wands. Yeah, someone that you have not heard from, you may be communicating with, you may hear from. Eight of Wands, yeah, some communication here. Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, maybe speaking about a third party, deception, cheating maybe for some of you. Seven of Swords. Could be about a relationship or a soulmate here. Yeah, things may not be as they seem, but it will release you into, it may be a person that you've been manifesting, for example, but they may be liking somebody else, or they may tell you about something here that's coming to light that makes you go, actually, oh, okay, like I don't want that then, I don't want you. Again, it might make you disappointed at first, but the well here just says like you have unlimited potential. Like don't go like upset to get upset about something that is not what you thought it was, because that clearly is not for you. You have amazing things still to come. You have inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. It's beautiful. You have Mother Earth, all right? You are being called upon to help with environmentalism. So whether you're recycling more, your diet is a lot more like environmentally friendly, whatever it is. Maybe it's part of your purpose to go towards careers that are a bit like that too. Let's get you some tea leaf tarot and see for the Libras. You have time to act with the lion here, which is good. You have to do that. We have dogs getting together with friends. We have dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. And you have jug, light-hearted, carefree time. So this is all good. This is all good. Take action. Don't sit around too long on the disappointment of something not working out. You have so much potential. Alrighty, and so many good times ahead of you. Alright, so I wish you all the best, Libra. I send you my love. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope to see you guys next time. Alright.